I'm not the kind of person who could walk up to a stranger and be like, hi, I saw you across the room. I think you're gorgeous.
We need some kind of cue, some kind of permission.
Then that's letting me know. That's like, oh, okay, gotcha.
I see your eyes drip down to my. It happens.
I would hope that she was glancing at me. I would just walk up to her and say, I hope you were looking at me because I would like to spend some time looking at you. That wasn't staged. Certainly eye contact is important. For me, it's important. It shows a bit of confidence.
If a woman made like repeated eye contact with me, really made it look like she was interested and kind of inviting with her eyes and with her smile, I would absolutely approach her.
Yeah, definitely. Like she's interested. I feel acknowledged. I feel invited.
There's not a lot that would stop me from approaching someone that I'm into. There's visual interactions that go on from across the room that are very noticeable that you can pick up on.
There could be a look or a slight smile. A raise of a glass has worked before. She doesn't look away, right? You can feel those energies. That gives you the go-ahead.
For guys like myself, it's helpful when things are just kind of like fully laid out and explained instead of like me having to try to hunt and find meaning within certain gestures.
We need some kind of cue, some kind of permission to say, okay, let me let this starting gate down and actually go in for that approach.
I'd say more like open social gatherings, business places. Like generally I do a lot of business, so I'm always at these types of meetings. I find that is very, very social.
I would be comfortable asking a woman really in any type of a setting. That's why I'm saying make eye contact, be that way. I think I will speak for the population when I say men think about approaching women more than they actually do.
Definitely not at the gym. There's certain places where it's like if you were performing a task that's very occupied, I'm not going to approach you.
Bars to me can work, but there's so many things going against you. I think that's like one of the worst places to try to get to know somebody. I don't want to earn or to have the ability to have a conversation with somebody based off of my ability to pay for a drink.
Being confident in who you are as a person is sexier than pretty much anything there is.
No matter how beautiful a woman might be, if they didn't really have the self-confidence, I was not attracted to that woman.
There's talk about like trying to be aloof or like ignoring the person. That would not work on me. If you smile at me, if you've made repeated eye contact with me, that makes me feel like, oh wow, she keeps looking at me. I should go talk to her. Like I think she's probably interested.
Whatever flirty tick a woman has, whether it be a bashful smile or a look away, like with an embarrassed look or a twirl of the hair or whatever it is, I think there's cues that you can pick up on that there's some sort of attraction. And then at that point, it's just about introducing yourself and seeing if that was really there or if she was looking at the guy behind you.
If there's like a flirt where you like look and then you notice that you're being in eye contact, you look away, and then if she looks back, but she kind of has like that little hint of a smile like she's been caught, then that's letting me know. That's like, oh, okay, gotcha.
Do men like aggressive, forward, open, honest women, or do they want women to fit into a certain box? I prefer open, honest, aggressive, successful women. I respect that.
The first one was someone asked me to dance. Someone just came and said, would you dance with me? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And that was the greatest way anybody's just approached me and made a connection.
Anytime that I was approached by a woman that I thought it was done well was just a very simple interaction. Hey, how's it going? I'm so-and-so. I just wanted to introduce myself. And as simple as that is something that really turns me on as a man. Number one, it shows that the woman has confidence enough to go out of the way and introduce herself to you. And number two, they're not trying. I feel like in those instances, if I said that I wasn't interested or, yeah, nice to meet you, and I showed that I wasn't interested, then she could walk away and still be fine with herself and it wasn't going to crush her night. So I think just those simple interactions are what I would have really looked at as far as, yeah, that's someone I want to talk to.
When a woman's engaging in a conversation and like I say something, happened to say something funny or did something like a touch on the arm or some sort of really big like acknowledgement, like touch on the arm, eye contact and arm contact was like a really big signal for me. If I found her attractive as well, it sent like a whole shockwave through my body. My whole body kind of like woke up and it was like, oh gosh, this person, I should pay attention to this person right now because this person's giving me a lot of signaling, letting me know that they're interested in me.
The only indicator that would have stopped me from speaking to a woman is if I obviously knew that she was there with her husband or that she was married.
Well, it's tougher now, I think, for guys. I think because if you say something inappropriate, especially as an older guy, and let's say you do have a ring, I don't know what a ring means anymore. I really don't. I think a lot of women just wear rings so that guys don't necessarily, they can go to a bar and the guys aren't hitting on them all the time.
There's definitely like a fear of rejection, or like how it would be rejected. I had some women friends that they would go clubbing and everything else, and so they would get hit on a lot, and then they were very vivacious and outgoing and had all these characteristics, but they also developed an extremely thick skin, and I would see the way that they would turn these guys down, and it would like hurt my soul to watch these guys just bomb.
I think what stops me from going up and approaching women is probably fear of rejection. Is the fear of going up and being like, hi, I just saw you across the room, and they say, excuse me, no, I have a boyfriend. Or like taking offense at me wanting to pay a compliment.
There's been situations where I've approached a woman that was in a group and she handled it like a complete And I've also approached women when they said, I'm actually just hanging out with my friends tonight, no big deal, but I'm not interested, and you walk away, and that's fine. But there's no sense in not approaching them. So if I'm talking directly to the women, just if you get approached, whether you're with your friends or not, it's always nice just to be courteous,